Hello, this is Ayumi from Sendai, Miyagi, Japan. Thank you for watching this kimono program. In this program, I would like to speak in English as much as I can with Japanese subtitles. Almost all the programs in NO1LAB are spoken in Japanese, so I am happy to offer the opportunity for viewers from other countries to read Japanese, and at the same time, the opportunity for Japanese viewers, especially members of NO1LAB, to listen to English. How I learned about kimonos. First, I would like to tell you about how kimono culture and traditions have impacted me. In my house growing up, I had a chance to see the kimonos of my mother and older kimonos those my grandmother wore when she was young. And so I could recognize what a kimono is from the early days of my childhood. During high school, I studied abroad in the United States, and I took a kimono with me to America. People there told me it was beautiful, and I also thought it is a beautiful item from an outside viewpoint. I kind of knew that I would study abroad to the United States since I was in elementary school, and my perspective already focused on life overseas. On the other hand, I didn't know much about Japan, so often I couldn't answer questions Americans asked me about Japan. I thought my horizons were expanding, but later I realized that my horizons just shifted to other areas. As an adult, I discovered a kimono dressing course near my office, and I had the opportunity to wear a kimono myself. Wearing a kimono helped me understand why kimonos are folded in a certain way and why these specific actions are necessary. Because of those actions, I noticed the artistry and aesthetics of Japanese ancestors. Furthermore, I learned that if a kimono gets dirty, you can remove the stitches and reuse the kimono fabric. Kimonos are flexible and can be re-dyed or resized. This made me realize that our ancestors originally had the mentality to cherish these items. It is clear to me that this gene surely has been passed to the present Japanese generation and even to me. In my high school days, I just shifted my horizons. Kimonos became my pivot, like a needle of a drawing compass sticking in a certain location. If you extend the drawing compass from that spot, your range of view will be greater. I felt that I finally found the first step towards widening my view. Why I choose kimonos as a program theme. Kimono is still known as kimono, even if it's translated into English. It is one of the items that represents Japan so much that it is synonymous with the culture and nation of Japan, so I thought it might be a chance to provide people from other countries with the opportunity to learn about Japanese culture and ways of thinking through the kimono. And there are reasons the opportunity might also be useful for Japanese people. I feel that many Japanese people focus on the negative aspects to Japan. Of course, not everything in Japan is wonderful. For me, I think there is more to be done in agriculture. However, wearing a kimono makes me realize the wonderful aspects about Japan. I think it is important to pay attention not only to the negative aspects, but also the positive aspects. Even with 18 years of kimono experience, I still need about 20 minutes to put on a kimono. It is not so easy. Even though the kimono is a national costume of Japan, it is difficult even for Japanese people to put on a kimono without learning how to wear it. By using the kimono as a theme, Japanese people can learn about Japanese identity. In other words, I choose the kimono as a tool that can be enjoyed both by people from other countries and Japanese people as well. So let's start the first program. Since this is the first program, I will introduce my kimono collection briefly. Thank you. These are some of the kimonos I have. The outer material is made of silk. Kimono is roughly divided into summer version from June to September and winter version from October to May, and these are for winter. These are for casual use, so it's not suitable for attendance to a wedding ceremony. Kimono patterns often use geometric patterns and plant motifs. I often get kimonos from acquaintances, and I also buy them at second-hand stores because I like old ones. Small size kimono is cheaper, so short people like me are lucky. When you hear the word kimono, you tend to think of it as an expensive item. Surprisingly, there is the one I bought for 100 yen. Can you tell which one? Well, it is rare to sell for 100 yen, but there are actually a lot of affordable kimonos, so get many kimonos and enjoy kimono fashion. If there is anything you would like to know about kimono, please let us know. Well, this is all for the first program. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.